Hi, everybody. Just going to wait a couple of minutes. Uh-huh. Hi, everybody. I'm just trying to find. That's odd. It has been. Hi, Casey. It has been such a crazy day. Nothing's going right. Nothing is normal. It's totally weird. It's totally weird. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Dee. How do you like that? Son of a gun. I could not get on. I tried to get on before with the other phone, and it kept telling me I could only do it in portrait mode. It's never done that to me before. So that was a little bit bizarre. So I finally gave up the ghost and decided to do it on this one. And I started all over again. And I sent myself an email, but why should that be different? Oh, there we go. Where I had sent myself some photos. I just wanted to tell you I may be a good stager, and I am, but I cannot stage my way to a photo shoot for clothing to save my bottom. I really, I really cannot. I tried, I set it up on the table in the living room. I spread out the inside of a Sherpa and I said it's going to be a nice clean background. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. Oh, this is loading and loading. Maybe I'm having issues with my router. Maybe that's why it was screwy tonight. That never occurred to me. Oh, now the photos are downloading, I think. 5 megabytes. Wow. Okay, so this was one of the photos that I tried to take where I tried to, you should pardon the expression, stage the clothing. That was the closest I could get to a staged look. It looks like it's spread out waiting for somebody to do a snow angel. You got notified, good. Here's another one where I tried to fold up a pair of jeans. Mine look as if somebody got into a bad accident and their legs got mangled. I really have to learn how to do this stuff. I should have had a rose. Maybe if I put it in my teeth, they wouldn't have noticed what I was trying to do with this. It's definitely what I am doing. So it's going to take some practice. So I spent a great deal of time trying to do top, one top, and I decided I'm just really not good at this. So I have to play with it, figure out how it's going to work. A lot of work. It's a lot of work. And then you can't make out what it is. Oh, I think you can at least see what it is. I mean, it's clearly a top, and I have a handbag there. Oh, I was buffering. Oh, okay. Am I still buffering for anybody? Let me know. I almost didn't come on today because I'm just, everything I touch today, it's as if I'm an alien and nothing is working right. Zero zippo. I was buffering. Okay. So maybe I have a bad connection. Maybe that's why everything went screwy. As I say, it hasn't happened to me in a while, so I've gotten a little bit spoiled with that. That could very well be the problem. So it looks okay now. Oh, it's just so frustrating. And then I tried to fix a few things on my site. I tried to get a couple of things done online. I couldn't do anything right. Yeah, I know. I know. It was just, I'm telling you, every single thing I touched was like, what? So, yeah, I need to get my act together. I really do. I want to get that stuff done. Oh, good. I'm glad it's clear. Exactly. That's what I should have done. I really should have done that. It was just a crazy, crazy day. And then it suddenly occurred to me at 9 something that I'd forgotten to take the garbage out. And tomorrow morning they pick up here at the crack of dawn. The Lucy the wig. Oh, that hasn't been there for days, Sandy. It has been out of there for days. It's working its way toward the sink. If I were not so busy with all the other stuff. I mean, for a person, hi Jen, for a person who is not working in my traditional way, good. You miss you miss her? Okay. Um, I'm feeling as if I'm not up to the task at hand. Oh, Lucy. Oh. Oh, yeah, right. You were always making jokes about her, my little lady. Yeah, she finally made it away from the thing. But of course, now the room here looks ridiculous because I have that throw. Uh, I had that throw on the table to try to stage my clothing on, and I have to figure out how to do it to make the clothing actually look more attractive, not less attractive. So I'm sure I'll get there, but hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. I was watching somebody else's video today that I really enjoyed very much too. She doesn't have a huge following, but she does a lot of business online. She really does. Um, yeah, so I'm assuming that Lauren isn't here yet. Was it Lauren or Patty? I forgot. Who sold the first piece on Poshmark yesterday. Yeah, we sometimes definitely need a translator. Oh, two wonderful things. And one of them I may have mentioned before, I'm not sure. I don't know how I made the discovery, but it was the night before last and all through the house. No, it was the night before last, and I was about to get into bed for the 48th time. And I don't know why I decided to see if I could lift my leg without putting my hands under it and physically lifting it to get it onto the bed. And I did it. Yeah, I hope I do. It's once again, if you lived in my head or any place close, I feel as if I'm on a roller coaster ride. There are days when I'm really up and really thinking this is going to be great. And there are days when I think I'm not accomplishing anything and it makes me nervous. So, anyway, when I went to lift my leg to put it in bed, I needed to use my good leg under it to give it that extra little bit of support for the last couple of inches to get it onto the bed. But I did it, and since then, I've been getting into bed that way, and I've gotten back into the bed a number of times because sometimes I keep the computer there, and sometimes I sit up against the pillows or I lean up against the pillows. And oh, look at me, son of a gun. That'll teach me to eat just before. Um, so it's good. And by the way, I had to laugh. I had absolutely no makeup on. It was one of those days, and I said, okay, I need to do something. I looked. It's taking me back to all of my acting days. And what was that? Why so pale and wan, fond lover? Prithee, why so pale? Will, when looking well, won't win, how looking ill prevail? Prithee, why so pale? So here I was thinking, so pale. So I did something that my mother used to do when I was a kid. She would take a little bit of her lipstick and just put it on her cheeks and rub it in. That's what I did. So that's the stunning look that you're getting of me today. But it's the best I could do, and I was not going to come on if I had to actually put makeup on. So I just, it was just too bloody busy, and I did not have to go any place today where anybody needed to see me. So I gave up the one thing that I thought I could give up, and that was me. Did she do that? It was so funny. I mean, my mother's makeup consisted of her taking a lip, when she deigned to do it, she would take a lipstick, and I remember it was usually on an angle from the way she used it, and she would put it on her lips without a mirror. Exactly. And then she would put a little bit on her cheeks, and that was it. I think it's hilarious. I really do. Look at that. I have pink cheeks, and I think I got the lipstick on the inside of my thing, so it keeps getting on my teeth. And my mouth is very dry. I have to tell you, yeah, it should. It's the same thing. I, for the first time today in a long time, for dinner, I had a chicken Caesar salad, and I was sorely missing that. I really love it. And I got it in the place where I have often gotten it before. And he said to me, "What kind of dressing do you want with it?" And I said, unsurprisingly, Caesar dressing, chicken Caesar salad. Seemed to make sense to me. Oh, yeah. So, I figured, what the heck, I would try to have it. So I put the salad in a bowl. I was going to shake it up and mix it. And I put the dressing on it. He gave me 2 packets of the Ken's dressing. Hi, Melissa. And put the dressing on. And all of a sudden I looked down and I said, there's something wrong. Thank God I noticed it. He gave me 2 packets, and the one that I opened was blue cheese. I'm allergic to blue cheese. I'm allergic to mold. I said, if I had eaten that, hi, Ange, I could have gotten so sick. I really could have gotten so sick. I was really upset. And I thought, oh, wow. So I really have to watch it when they give me something to make sure they give me the right thing. But it was so nice to have a salad. It was so nice to be able to lift my leg up. And yeah, so I mean, I took as much of it off as I could. I had to throw some of the lettuce out because I had squeezed quite a bit of the dressing on, and I just didn't want to have to throw the salad away. I wanted it so much. So I wound up eating part of it, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, still doing it. Wake her at 9:30. Something's going on with Jackie. I'm not sure what it is. I'm supposed to see her tomorrow. And fingers and toes still crossed because that woman and I kept missing each other about the possible listing. So I'm hoping if I can talk to her in the morning, maybe we can do something and put something together for it. So that would be good. It would take a lot of the pressure off. So I would hope. You did have a Reuben. Yeah, I haven't had one of those in so many years. I really haven't. But yeah, it's good. It's definitely good. I mean, for me, let me just, um, I don't think she's on. No, it's only on that phone. I can't reach Jackie. Something's going on, as I say, I don't know what it is, and she doesn't seem to want to share it yet, so we shall see. Um, oh, there she goes again. Oh, oh. Something must have happened with her cat because she sent a picture of the cat. I hope nothing happened. It was the only cat she had left. She has I mean, she had like 7 cats. And over the years, they slowly started to go. But that was the last one. OMG. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the cat. It's on the phone that I'm filming. I can't reach it from the other phone because it's not coming in here. So I'm trapped until later. So I have no idea what's going on. But she just sent a picture of the cat, and obviously she was saying things, but I don't know. Oh, not seeing all the chat? Let me see if I can see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. You're not seeing it, Ange? Oh, it's just been oh, wait a minute. Didn't somebody mention yesterday, hi Kathy, that it was a full moon? Because if it's a full moon, that would explain a lot of the nonsense that's going on. That's totally making me crazy. Oh, there's Jackie again. Now what? Now I see a picture of a dog. Oh, this is making me crazy. What the heck? Can I access it while no, I can't do that while I'm on to find out what the heck she's trying to tell me. Oh, uh-oh. You are so lucky. You are so lucky. I can't call her at this hour. It's too late. Maybe if I text her on the other phone, I don't know if she'll know it's me on the other phone. And I just clopped the phone on the other thing. That's all I need now is to break my phone. I I shouldn't touch anything. Oh my God, yes. I told you that's what happened to Nikki when she was in India, when she choked on that piece of meat, and she would have died if her daughter didn't do the Heimlich. So she was already passed out. So it's a very scary thing. It really is. Mm. It's a horrible feeling when you feel like you're choking. I've had it happen to me a number of times. Oh, so how is everybody? Is anything new? Yes, it could have been. It certainly could have been tragic. So I'm happy that all's well, that ends well. That is definitely a good thing. Um, I know I had some things I wanted to tell you. Well, definitely about the leg, because I was so excited about that. I can't wait to tell Graham tomorrow. Hi, Mary. And yes, Mary, I will put a link below the video to the product, and I thank you for that. You give up on Match? What happened? Oh, okay. All right, you take care and have a good night, Ange. I'm glad that you're planning to get a little sleep. Take care. I'm glad you did pop on, though. So, yeah. Oh, how nice. Maybe. So, what happened? Yes. Take care. Well, that all sounds good. That was awfully quick to invite him over. I would have waited a while. And did he think you were inviting him over for coffee and? He was all over you, exactly. He probably figured that yeah. Can't invite them over that fast. You have to give it time. It's really, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, I haven't even thought about that lately. Oh, because I just have been so busy with all the other stuff that I really have not given a second thought to it. I had thought about doing Match because I told you some of the guys that I saw in there looked much better. Yeah, Yeah, he definitely thought you invited him over for coffee and what? What? OMG. Even with my bad leg, he would have been out on his keister. Oh my God. That's disgusting. Oh, how disgusting. I will not say what I'm tempted to say. Oh my goodness. Oh, they are absolutely repulsive. That is disgusting. On that note, I'm very dry from that salad or the dressing, or maybe I got a little of the poison dressing. So bear with me for a second. I have a drink right here, but I have to get it. Okay. Celibate and loving it. Yeah. Wow, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Who paid for the meal when you went out, or whatever you went out for? Lunch. See, I make it crystal clear right up front that if that's what they're looking for, forget it. Yeah, there's no way. I did get lipstick on the inside of my mouth. He paid for lunch and figured now it was time for you to pay him back. See, I couldn't kick him where it hurts because I'd wind up on the floor. Wow, I really am dry. Let me see. I want to see the Snapple Wisdom. Stepping out for a walk every day can actually help you sleep better at night. Son of a gun. That is absolutely disgusting. Was it before or after the coffee? Yeah, I know, but the other one has to be firmly planted on the floor. There's no way. There is no way. But he would get, yeah, he would definitely get kicked out. That's amazing. That is absolutely, I cannot believe the, I'm trying to be nice here. He barely drank the coffee. That's great. That really is great. That's so funny. Yeah. I guess another good line is I'm waiting for the test results for the HIV test. That is really funny. I just, I mean, what is wrong with them? Have they totally lost their marbles? How old was he? I know that Sandy had asked, but how old was he? Because if he was old, maybe he thought he didn't have much time left. So he better act fast. Or maybe he had taken a Viagra before he left the house. I know. But isn't it more imagination than anything most of the whoops, most of the time in reality? Oh, that's not that old. Yeah, that wasn't old at all. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he probably took that little blue pill and then went to your house thinking, "Ooh boy, look at oops. Oh, good. I'm so glad this was not the conversation for him to be joining us in." No, he probably had taken the pill before he left. Maybe he took it in the car. How long does it take to work? He told you he took his blood pressure medication, but it wasn't working, so he wanted you to help him. You just missed this glorious story that Kathy was telling us about her latest gentleman friend, who turned out to be not so much of a gentleman. But I will let her share her story. It's her story to tell, but OMG. Yeah, I would never have them come to my house until much, much later when I had a really good sense that he was normal. Denise's incognito, right? Wow. Amazing. It really is amazing. That's a good way of putting it, Patty. Ah, yes, it sort of fits the conversation very well. He said you couldn't leave him like that? Uh, oh, God. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, I'm so glad I did get on tonight. I have to be really careful with my language tonight. I have to be really careful about what I say. Son of a gun. That is hilarious. Yeah, yeah, Kathy had a date with a guy she thought was a gentleman. That's as far as I'll tell her story. Turned out maybe not so much of a gentleman in the end, and that's probably an interesting way of putting it as well. Uh-huh. It's all in the chat. This is true. It is all in the chat, which is going to make for an interesting chat if anybody comes to visit. People are just so crazy. It's so sad. It really is so sad that there's no such thing as normal out there. Wow. Ah, oh, so funny. David must really think that we're all nuts. It's a good thing he can't see the chat. He gave it his best shot, right? Can you imagine? He probably took that pill and he went over there having all these fantasies. Ah, son of a gun. That is really, really funny. That is just, I cannot. I just cannot. That's what I said. He must have taken a Viagra. He must have. And he was ready. He was all ready. I mean, I was going to say he was cocked and loaded, but I guess that's not a good analogy in this particular case. The exact full moon is April 19th. Ah, son of a gun. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I would never, ever have him to my house until I knew him really. What can I say? Um, it lowers blood pressure? Well, if it lowers blood pressure, then it was fine to say to him, listen, it worked for what you needed. Hi, Nona. I'm happy to see you too. I meant to get back to you with that message, but I was on my phone and the thing was so tiny. I wrote something and then I accidentally clicked delete instead of whatever. Didn't work. You can't take nitro with Viagra. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, and wouldn't it have been awful if he succeeded and then, you know what they say. You were talking for hours on the phone. Yeah, he was probably having incredible fantasies. Died with his boots on, right? I always think of Rockefeller. Died in the saddle. I was saying at the early part of this video, I tried to do a creative kind of photo of one of my pieces to put on there. And clearly, I'm not good at this yet. I will get good at it, but I'm not. Did it end with a bang? Probably as she slammed the door. Yeah, no, I would be too afraid to let somebody in my house till I knew him really well. Hi, Meredith. You missed all the good stuff tonight. Just a whimper. Wasn't that Roy Rogers who died in the saddle? Was it Roy Rogers? I definitely know that Rockefeller did with his girlfriend. And there was somebody else who died in the saddle. You're back in the saddle again? Do we want to hear about this, Sandy? Plus, you're broke. I know, it's really, really funny. You have to have a good laugh. You really have to have a good laugh. Really, which? Errol Flynn. There was somebody else, though, and I can't remember now. Wow, really? At 40? Wow. That's really not expected. That would be so horrible. Can you imagine? I don't know if any of you remember the Golden Girls episode where she talked about her husband dying in the saddle. Yes. Yeah, I really believe that though. Oh, what happened with Meredith? Oh, that's right, you told me you would know something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't ask again because I figured you would say when you knew something. But yeah. So oh, wow. I gotta get my drink again. I've gotta get to Aldi's. I really want to get that water. I was trying to drink a little bit more water because I really feel that I was getting dehydrated, and that definitely does not help. So, yeah, I can't even tell you what I did that frittered away the whole day today, and I didn't accomplish a couple things I really needed to. Wow. What? No. Private Benjamin. No. Is that a joke, Meredith? He did well? Oh, wow. Why? I mean, why bother? That's a little late in the game. It looks so funny seeing Bob's name on there, I have to tell you. It brings me up short when when I see it. Men have to have it done? I mean, at 88, it wasn't typically done back then, but of course, years later, they started doing it all the time. But to have it done at this age, I would guess. Oh, uh, okay, so this is definitely one of those nights. Really? Oh, wow. Wow, I thought everybody did it now. I wonder if they feel as if it somehow diminishes their masculinity or something. I can't imagine. Oh, I do remember when David was done, and he'd love me talking about this, that I stayed in the other room. I couldn't stand it. Oh, really? Oh, they don't? I remember hiding out in the other room. The skin starts to die. Oh, kind of reminds me of when they had to take my uterus and fallopian tubes as part of the surgery last July. And when I said to the gynecologist, yeah, when I said to the gynecologist, was it a problem? did you have any issues with doing the surgery? He said, no. He said the fallopian tubes and, the, my whatchamacallit, I'm going blank. My uterus, my fallopian tubes, and my big controversy. Yeah. Um, my ovaries. Thank you so much. Totally blank on the word ovaries. And he said, yeah, he said it was all shriveled up and died. He said, popped right out. So I said, okie dokie pokey. So it is what it is. Exactly. Exactly. Let me get my knife. Would you like me to warm it for you? Oh. I just cannot believe. I was going to say, I can't believe the balls on these guys thinking that that's okay. I just make it so crystal clear from the start that that's not. What site was he from? Why, Sandy, you're thinking of joining up? I think he was certainly trying to. Uh-huh. That is so funny. That really is. He deserved it. He really did. It's amazing. It really is amazing. It's they often say they just think with the wrong head. So it's unfortunate. But I didn't think that happened as they got older. But once it had to be that little blue pill. It really had to be, and he had to be just so proud of himself that he was already. Mm. We can talk about chocolate. I had a few more of those truffles. Did you? Oh, wow. I mean, after I told the guy with the towel what I thought when he asked me how I liked, yeah. Uh-huh. Um, when he asked me how I liked the picture, it requires chocolate, yeah. And oh God, I lost my train of thought about the chocolate. I really lost my train of thought. I'm really tired because I keep working till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I go to sleep, and I really don't sleep well, and I have a really broken up night. So I am tired. So I lost that one on my own. I was not distracted. It was just all me. Where was I? I don't remember. Oh, the guy with the towel. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, when he asked me how I liked it, and I said to him, I said, I was thinking when I saw your photo that if you dropped the towel, you were dead meat. And um, good night, Rita. Did you? Why? Because your dad will eat it? I don't have much chocolate in the house. I don't have a lot of sweets right now. I haven't been to the supermarket in a couple of weeks. So I really don't have all that much of that stuff. I shouldn't be eating it at all, but it is what it is. I oh, your son. I have that Van Lease thing in my cart. I haven't pulled the trigger on the cart yet because I did say to myself it's supposed to rain there tomorrow. Uh I I kept saying to myself, why am I rushing to buy this stuff to package stuff that nobody's going to ever see? So, your dad has self-control. That's great. I wish I could say the same thing about me. By the way, Meredith, you got me so hooked on those Atkins bars. They are so bloody good. They really are. I have that in my cart at Amazon too, because it's much cheaper on Amazon. I did find they were charging like almost $10 for five of them. But if I bought it at the local supermarket, good night. Have a good. And yeah, that's a good thing. So yeah, I don't get it. Anyway, I found the Atkins stuff in Stop and Shop. They had it for seven something, which was the cheapest price locally. That was for five. But then they had it for under $9 for eight of them. Aw. Oh, he didn't have it done recently. Yeah. Speaking of cuddling, yeah, my babies must be very confused because the throw that I had for Bailey is now on the table. Yeah. Night again. Take care and have a good. Oh, I just realized I have not worn that thing, that, that button in case I fall. I haven't worn it for weeks. I am paying for the service, though. It's a little stupid. I don't know. Because every other day it has to be recharged. It's such a pain. It really is. I think it's going to be a relatively early night tonight because I'm tired. I really am tired. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm getting a very broken up sleep. And I am really working very hard, very hard, doing lots and lots of stuff. Yeah. I get fragmented too because I'm not the most organized person on earth. So if I could have a way of organizing everything, it would help. Yeah. I think I am going to have to get some rest. So I know this is really short for me, but my eyes feel heavy and I feel like I just could nod off. Oh God. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Okay, on that note, does anybody have anything they want to talk about before I end it? Oh, I hope so. That would be a gift. It really would. And then tomorrow, I have to start getting ready in the morning because I have to be at the PT at 11. Yeah, I'm going to try to go to bed. The danger for me is if I open my computer, then it's all over. All right. Good night, everybody. I hope you have a very good night. And I will see you all. Hopefully tomorrow will be, thanks, Casey. Hopefully tomorrow will be a more normal day and I won't be as exhausted. I really do feel like I could just nod off. Love you too. Thanks a lot. Take care. Good night, everybody. You gave me such a good chuckle. I know it